one of the reasons why I rail against the Christianity of certainty, that thou shalt be a Christian or you won't get into heaven, all these bad things will happen to you, is that it's a sense of hierarchy, that Christians are better than anyone else. And, that's not been my perspective of Christianity ever since I was 18, but I'll get back to that. But this seems like a gateway way to hierarchical thinking, that I am a Christian, therefore I am better. Even if you don't say that, if you say, God loves everyone, everyone's given this choice to accept Jesus into their heart or not, it's still a hierarchy. And that makes me wonder, what other hierarchies are looming there? Is this a gateway to other better than? I'm better than those who are LGBTQ because I am this way. I am better than those who have a different skin color because I am this way. My nationality is better. That somehow I am looking at the world tiered. That even though we might say that everyone is equal and everyone has the spark of the divine, I feel like that philosophy of some Christians can lead to other things. And I'm not saying that I don't have this sense of better, that I have something more than other people. But that thought made me want to purge that completely out of me. That truly believing that spirit, the universe, God, if you want to use that, the infinite, loves each of us. That the spark of that divinity is contained within each of us. That I have to get rid of any sense of being better than someone else. And let me go back to Christianity for a second. I said that this has not been part of my theology, at least since I was 18. I probably didn't have words for it before then. But when I was 18, an evangelizer came to my dorm room, and that led me on this quest to go, what the heck is that? Why is there this sense of some people are in and some people are out? It just didn't make any sense to me. And so my roommate and I talked to a pastor, and we were really exploring this sense, and it made me come up with something that has defined my life sense. That if God, and I use that word intentionally because that's what I saw at the time, if God excluded anyone, then that is not a God I wanted to worship. So for me, it was win-win. Either everyone was in, or I didn't want to be there. And since I was 18, obviously, my views of the infinite have changed and expanded. Oh, I've got a really interesting shadow on my face, but oh well. To see the infinite as love. And I've had experiences where I did feel that sense of love so overpowering that it could only be something that is beyond the earth. So this is what I'm going to do in my quest to increase my love for self, is to look at this within myself, is where do I view myself as better, and try to purge that. And I don't want to inflate my ego by thinking that I am better than someone else. I want to honestly look at myself and say, I have strengths and weaknesses. And I am still a spark of the divine. I make mistakes, and still I am loved by this infinite power beyond our understanding. And still. And I don't need to prop up my self-esteem by putting someone else down. And that today is how I am going to grow more love for myself, grow more love for others, and grow more love for the infinite power beyond our understanding. Thanks for watching.